about us, do you, Junker?
Mechanical robots that infiltrate society and play at the fears of humans have been the subject of science fiction films and books for, well, decades. Blade Runner is an excellent example from 1982 and was a film that Hideo Kojima of Metal Gear fame was heavily influenced by when making this little gem here. We're looking at Snatcher on the Sega CD, originally released for computer systems in Japan back in the late 80s. Snatcher shows a lot of this influence from films like Blade Runner, and that's by no means a bad thing.
Seed, go ahead and shoot!
A quick review of the story. Gillian Seed, who is not played by Harrison Ford, thankfully, because that would mean a lot of pesky narration that has no place in the game, is an amnesiac who joins the Junker team to combat this menace that has been terrorizing the city off the coast of Japan in 2047.
Welcome to Outer Heaven! Table for one?
Junker is a small operation at the beginning of Snatcher, consisting of less than, well, 10 members. And even then, there are only 2 field agents, so not very many people to actually go out and hunt the Snatchers.
You can't tell them from real people once they've got that skin on.
Junker HQ, this is Gibson. I've quartered a probable male Snatcher.
Snatcher tosses you right into the action by reducing the number of working field agents by 1, leaving poor old Gillian Seed nearly alone in his investigations. Thankfully, his friendly navigator, Metal Gear Mark II, created for peaceful purposes, is here to help. The quick start puts you right into the middle of the action, and don't worry, Snatcher is not going to let up until the end of the ride. Snatcher plays a lot like some adventure games from the late 80s and early 90s, using a command menu that Gillian will follow. Typical commands involve the expected traditional move, look, talk commands. And every so often, when the situation changes, you're going to get another, more specific command, like praying to God. That one's a pretty good one.
Good morning to you, my friend. Bud Miller with you here on the big 90.7. Looks like we're going to have a bright...
While not that annoying to use or navigate during the majority of the game, you will find yourself becoming very annoyed with the constant need to repeat the same command over and over until you feel yourself becoming that guy that shouts at Pac-Man during Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures. I'm surprised sometimes a giant finger doesn't appear out of nowhere and point at objects you need to make Gillian examine several times in order to advance.
Okay, who's going to take the point? That's obvious. The guy with the light.
Hey, that's not fair!
While most of Snatcher plays out with this menu interface, there are a few action sequences where Gillian must shoot spider robots, Snatchers, and other attackers. There are not too many of these, and the majority of these will go by in the blink of an eye, but they feel kind of like a real police officer's experience. During an investigation, an officer is, well, they're always on guard, and they never know what's going to happen, and that feeling of urgency and readiness translates pretty well for a Sega game. I mean, it's exceptionally well done here in Snatcher. You can even plug in a Justifier light gun during these action sequences, but I don't have one, so I was stuck with the traditional D-pad, which actually works really well.
Gillian, this is just residual energy feedback. Its power levels are dropping rapidly.
The drama of Snatcher comes through with a fantastic set of voice actors and a great localization job by Konami. A large amount of the scenes during the course of the game are voice acted, and major cutscenes are animated with this great pixel artwork and not that horrible full motion video that you see in a lot of other Sega CD games. The quality of the game shines in every aspect. Snatcher's translation, graphics, voice acting, they all come together for one great presentation.
Quick sky, dude. Just once in a while. I swear. I don't touch anything else. Don't hurt me, man. Come on.
While sometimes the cutscenes will get up, take the action away from your control for 10-15 minutes at a time, you'll be sitting on the edge of your seat with a solid grip on your Genesis controller until that eventual cliffhanger that makes you beg for the sequel we've yet to receive. It's been since 1994, Konami, you've ported this game to PlayStation, Saturn, all of which in Japan. Isn't it time to release a new version or a sequel here in America? Here's a goal for you viewers. Give Konami a call. Tell them you want to see more of Snatcher. It's kind of like calling your senator to pass legislation, only this is a lot more fun. Snatcher is huge in Japan, seeing other games and even a radio drama based on the story. Why can't we have that cool treatment here? Bottom line for Snatcher, if you're into cyberpunk or anything by Hideo Kojima, especially his early stuff like this, Snatcher is worth picking up. It's on the Sega CD, might be a little pricey, but it's worth every penny.
He's junk now. Stubborn one, wasn't he? The Snatcher's functions have been terminated.